I had no intention of watching this. And then my boy Eric saw it and he's like, bro, I'm pissed. I can't wait to watch your review. And I'm like, yeah, crap, okay. And I do like the X-Men movies. Some are awesome, some are bad, and there's, yeah, some in between. And now we have Dark Phoenix. Yeah, I heard this was so bad, I gave blood so the ticket was free. That's not true. I like to donate all the time. But the truck was there and I was due for a donation. Sometimes it just works out, bro. So guys, here's my spoiler-free review of Dark Phoenix. And let me make it clear that going into this, I was expecting a train wreck of a movie. I'm talking like Adam Sandler, Jack and Jill bad. Now, even though they are Marvel comic book characters, X-Men's rights are owned by 20th Century Fox. That's why they do all the movies. Disney owns Marvel. Disney recently bought 20th Century Fox. And now they're like looking at 20th Century Fox and saying, yeah, we're gonna let Marvel do the X-Men movies from now on. And this is their last shot. And what story did they choose to do? A remake, probably the most hated X-Men movie they've ever done. Great comic book story, horrible movie. Oh, and they took that movie's writer and brought him back to not just write this one, but also direct it. Dude, it's like 20th Century Fox and Marvel are two kids in a playground, sandbox, and 20th Century Fox, little Timmy, they're trying to break the freaking toy because they know they have to give it back to Mikey now. And Disney is the parent saying, little Timmy, you've had that freaking toy for 20 years now. Give it back to Mikey before you break it. And that's what I thought what we were gonna see here was just freaking 20th Century Fox just being like, screw it. Now, how was it? I don't know if it's because I expected an absolute shit show that I was guaranteed to hate when I saw it, but I actually kind of found it enjoyable. I mean, it's not great, but some of the stuff they tried, it was fun. Let's start with the good. The score here is absolutely freaking fantastic. It's by Hans Zimmer, who did the Dark Knight trilogy and other things. Yeah, it really sets the mood for this movie. From the opening credits on, it's like this feeling of doom around the corner that you're just gonna run into. And it was awesome music. Also, the filmmakers did try to go out on a high note. They took it a little seriously, which was nice. And unlike most films from the X-Men series, this film actually felt like it had some stakes and like a finality to it. And yeah, it's the final, I get it, it makes sense, but yeah. Oh, and a really cool train fight too. And there's the good. So the bad. Let's start with Professor X and how out of character he is in this freaking movie. You don't even recognize this guy the way he kind of acts and behaves. His motivations, just weird. He's like a detached prick that doesn't really care about his students. Really? I'm also pretty sure he's a bit of a selfish jerk with the school's budget because the X-Men suits have never looked so bad. I mean, they look like crap here, dude. It's like bad cosplay. Meanwhile, Professor X's wheelchair has never looked so good. I know where the money went. It's just not freaking cool. And the actors that have been in these X-Men movies, they've been freaking great. You know the main actors of this series, James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, Jennifer Lawrence. They didn't want to be here. They are checked out of this like the guy who's on his last day on the job. Yeah, they don't give a crap. Oh, and Jennifer Lawrence, great actress, didn't act in this. She actually just read her lines word for word. I'm waiting for her to say comma, period, and question mark out loud. Like you do when you're on your phone doing talk to text and you have to say those things out loud. Yeah, it was like that. Can you say contractually obligated to be there? Yeah. The smaller actors actually get bigger parts in this story. And Sansa from Game of Thrones, yeah, she was pretty good in this, man. She's got her moments, yeah. I don't want to hear her say, I can't control this again because I'm going to freaking lose it, but yeah. The villains. One weakness that Marvel has had until recently is they have really bad, generic, just dull villains. In this, 20th Century Fox looked at Marvel and was like, oh no, you think your stuff is dull? No, hold my beer. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about them here, not because of spoilers, but because there's nothing to talk about. Guys, after the last movie, I thought this franchise was completely dead and I expected nothing from this. Less than nothing. Maybe it's because my expectations could not possibly be lower walking into this. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed this movie and it was nice to see this franchise's final try having some effort. Not like that last piece of crap Apocalypse. And they actually did take some risk here. I mean, didn't all work, but with the exception of Logan, this franchise is not known to be risk takers. So yeah, this was kind of nice. Now I do have some thoughts on this movie that are I just want to pick it apart, man, and have a little fun. But it's definitely spoiler talk. So I'm gonna do like a separate video and I'll probably record that right after this just to kind of get it out of the way. And yeah, check my video out after you've seen this movie. Unless you have no intention of seeing the movie, and then who cares, and just check that video out now. Or whenever I post it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. Please like, subscribe, and whatever, do all this stuff. And yeah, hit that bell for notifications on YouTube. Thanks for watching.